back to my channel. Thought we would do a little bit of meal prep today. So I'm doing mine a little bit different. My grandson helps me in the kitchen. He's my little sous chef, but it makes it hard to record. So I've taken some pictures and then I'm going to do a video chat with you to explain what we made. Stay tuned. First thing I like to start out with meal prep is I always boil some eggs. So my trick to getting eggs that peel easily, wait till your water is boiling, take room temperature eggs, put them into the water, put them in for 15 minutes. Once it's been 15 minutes, dump out the hot water, throw as much ice as you can into the pot, put cold water on it and let them sit for 15 minutes and they peel perfectly. Second thing I like to make when I'm meal prepping is egg bites. This week I made sun-dried tomato and feta cheese. It's a new flavor combination I'm trying. The amount of egg bites varies week to week, depending on what else I'm making that week. This week I only made 6. I use Viola Life feta cheese since I'm dairy free. Viola Life is one of my favorite brands for non-dairy cheese. They have a variety of flavors. I like them all, or all the ones that I've tried so far. The feta is still creamy. I dice it up and use it that way. And I bake my egg bites at 350 for 20 to 25 minutes. It just varies depending on what I put into them. These ones took 25 minutes to set in the oven. And then I just put them into a meal prep container and take them out as I need them throughout the week. The next thing I made while my oven was still on was the rave with the feta cheese and the tomatoes baked in the oven. I didn't have cherry tomatoes and I had a tomato that was gonna go bad if I didn't use it in the next couple of days. So I diced it up and mixed it with the rest of the block of feta that I did not use for my egg bites, tomato, onion, and then I put some seasoning on there. So I put onion powder, Weber garlic parmesan, garlic powder, garlic and herb, Kingsford, and then Italian seasoning, and then you drizzle the olive oil on it. So I baked it, follow the instructions like you normally would with the cherry tomatoes. I found that with the regular tomatoes, it was a little bit more watery than the cherry tomatoes, which for me is fine, considering what I'm going to use it for throughout the week, which is going to be throwing it on some rice with either some chicken or some Italian sausage. And it still tasted really good. Baked it at 350 for the 50 minutes. Took it out, mixed it around. I did put it in for another 10 minutes to see if some of the liquid would reduce, and it did not. It still tasted delicious, so when I eat it in my meal prep, I'll let you guys know how it officially tastes, reheated and with the chunks of tomato. When I do my meal prepping, I always make one kind of carb or grain. So this week I picked rice. And I just got a rice cooker for Christmas, so this will be only the third time that I've used it. I really do enjoy it. It's the Ninja Instapot rice cooker. So I put rice, water, and then I always try to flavor it while it's cooking. So this time I just did chicken broth. I do try to use the vegan chicken broth when I can. I was recently vegan, started eating meat again recently. I do enjoy the vegan chicken broth better than the regular chicken broth. And then I just let my instant rice cooker cook it out. I did save some for myself and then put some in the fridge for my family throughout the week for them to eat. So I made 4 cups, but I only kept maybe a cup and a half or so for myself throughout the week. On Friday night we grilled, so I had my husband grill some extra food for me through the week so that I had my protein ready. So he grilled some extra chicken breasts and Italian sausage for me. I diced up or sliced up the chicken breast and kept 2 whole. They tend to not dry out if I keep them whole, so I'll use the diced stuff, and then later on in the week I will slice up the 2 remaining chicken breasts for convenience. And then the Italian sausage I leave whole, and I slice it up the day that I'm prepping for the next day. And so this week it'll just be chicken and sausage for my protein. So now on to my vegetables for the week. There is not many vegetables that I like, and I am trying to branch out in vegetables. So I primarily eat the peas and carrots bag or the mixed bag that's got the green beans, corn, peas, and carrots. Costco has their organic 5-pack, which I absolutely love this variety pack. So we grabbed 2 when we went grocery shopping. I will probably go and get 2 more, and it's delicious. I absolutely love it. I put the ingredients and carbs and nutritional facts along with the picture on it. So this is what I will eat veggie wise with all the meals. It's not that I don't like fresh vegetables, but we have a very hard time keeping them fresh. I would have to go to the store every couple of days, and when you go to buy celery, you have to buy a whole thing of celery, and by the time I have reached 4 days, it's already wilting. So I tend to go for the frozen just so I'm not wasting my money. But if you guys can get fresh, make it fresh. For me, texture-wise and flavor-wise, it's very hard for me to eat certain vegetables, especially after having COVID. I struggle with texture a lot with vegetables, even with fruit. Like, I used to love eating cucumber. Now eating cucumber, it's like eating dirt to me. It's like if I were to eat a beet, and it was never like that before COVID. So I can still eat pickles, thank God, because I would be so upset if I couldn't eat pickles. But there's something about eating a cucumber, when I eat it, it tastes like dirt, and the texture is off to me now, which I have a lot of that with vegetables and some fruits. The fruits that I will be eating this week will be apples and oranges. I do have a little bit of strawberries that I will eat the first couple of days, because again, same thing with the vegetables, they go bad very quickly. I have found that the apples and oranges last the best. And then I have frozen fruit, but again, the texture is different. So I do try to get like pineapple, which before COVID I didn't like. Now I like pineapple, but at the frozen I don't like it. The texture is very different, and it's very grainy, and it's difficult for me to eat, even in a smoothie. So I struggle with finding things that I can eat. I have tried some new fruits, and they have the yellow kiwi, which is pretty good, but they're not really in season right now where I can get them easily. So right now I can get apples easily, I can get oranges easily, and usually I can pick up strawberries. Sometimes there isn't any, but when there is, I pick it up to change things up. Right now grapes kind of stink and maybe last a couple of days, so I'm not going to waste my money. And I just put strawberries, usually frozen strawberries, into my smoothie if I can get them, and get them into my smoothie flavors. Right now I have coffee and cookies and cream flavored protein powder, which strawberries do not taste good with, so I haven't added strawberries to my smoothies lately. The last thing that I have during the week was actually the first thing I have in the morning, but it's usually the last thing that I prepare. So I always prepare my protein shakes the day before. I think it gives the powder time to not be grainy. So I currently have coffee flavored and cookies and cream flavored. So they don't really go well with fruit right now, so I'm not adding fruit to my smoothies currently. My next order of protein powder, I'm getting strawberry and chocolate, so I'll be adding fruit in again. Both the coffee and the cookies or cream are actually very good. So I do double scoop of protein in my smoothie in the morning, and I use almond milk in the morning. And then I bring a serving of protein powder with me wherever I go, just in case I'm on the run, on the go, and I don't get to sit down and have like a proper meal, or I didn't bring my lunch with me when I had to go somewhere. So I always have one in my purse with a small shaker bottle just in case, because I can always add water to it. It can be made with almond milk or water. I actually, doesn't matter to me which way, they both taste good. And then this way I can stay on top of eating or my hunger, so that way the next time I sit down to eat, I'm not binge eating, overeating, and making my stomach upset and hurt. So I do try to stay on top of it and always carry one with me just in case. Alright guys, that is it. I hope you liked this video. I will be posting a video during the week about what meals I made from the meal prep stuff. I'll do a what I eat in the day video. So subscribe and like, and I will post on Wednesday. See you all later.